When I came down, that nigga funny as fuck. I keep laughing at that dude. When I came down, oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Dark Matter Podcast. And I hope you enjoyed your Super Bowl weekend. It seems like the Seattle Seahawks has just pulled off a Super Bowl victory. Who would ever thought that? But the biggest controversy of today, Super Bowl Sunday, is not the game in itself. It is the halftime Super Bowl show. Bad Bunny. So it seems like people in our country don't want Latino entertainment at halftime. I mean, out of all the shit in the world that we could be talking about, we all pissed off at the Super Bowl halftime show. The people over at Turning Point who didn't want to watch the regular Super Bowl show, the football game. You know, it's a football game. It's not a battle of fucking halftime. So we're having a battle of the halftimes. That's crazy. So they decided to throw their own halftime show with Crack Rock. I mean, Kid Rock, Crack Rock, whatever the fuck his name is. So they want to do a show with him and, you know, sure, fuck you, throw your own halftime show. He's supposed to be watching the Super Bowl. Why don't you just get your own fucking football league? Don't stop at the football show. I mean, at the halftime show. Just get your own football league. You can have your own fucking teams. You have all white teams with the all white halftime show. Man, grow the fuck up. That's just the dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. But let me get DX on the phone. See what he think about this shit. Y'all know he out partying, so he didn't want to be at the Super Bowl, at my Super Bowl party. We'll get him on. See what he think about it. Yeah, man, you live on the Dark Matter Podcast. We got the co-host, DX, your dog. Yeah, we want to see what you think about the Super Bowl, man. I'm only going to be on here about 5-10 minutes, man.
I think it was all right, man. You know what I'm saying? It sucked. You know, it was up to me. I'd just let that shit would have been played last week. It was up to me. That shit up last week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it turned out to be a pretty good game, though.
Love good. It's a game, though, man.
But see, so the all the focus was not on the game. I mean, you know, of course, the football diehard people's gonna watch, but all the focus came from the halftime show. Right. So I mean, you got people so mad that a Latino person is doing a halftime show that these motherfuckers went and got their own halftime show.
I seen that ridiculous shit. I didn't go watch it. Yeah. But I knew they was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? What's so weird is this. Puerto Rico is America.
Yeah, that's weird though.
This so-called America don't want to accept that you a certain percent. So
I bet, you know what I'm saying? I bet if he gave Trump $20 million, he can get a gold card from Trump. That's what he should have did. He should have paid his ass off.
No, Puerto Rico is America.
No, I know, but he got I know, he's a, yeah, but what it is he's a international superstar. Although he's Puerto Rican, he has, just as many Mexican fans. Yeah, that's why they don't like him. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, that's some crazy shit. You go get your own halftime show, so you gonna cut the game off at halftime to watch Kid Rock. But guess what though? This is what I didn't tell you. Trump made a statement. He put out a post on his Truth Social page, right? Site. He said, guess what Trump said? He said this was the worst Super Bowl halftime I ever seen. Bad Bunny is horrible. His dancing is horrible. So Trump was watching the regular Super Bowl while he had all his fans watching the wrong halftime show. How dirty this motherfucker is.
Particularly Trump fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Trick their dumb asses to doing something else he's not even doing.
You know, Bad Bunny. You know, the Mr. Ball. You know what I'm saying?
They mad at the dirty little rabbit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, the little rabbit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is hilarious, man. That is hilarious. You got all. Yeah. But that's a tough choice to make, man. Where you can have just one guy just pop up out of nowhere and tell you to make a choice. It's either them or us. You can't like them. I mean, just think of how many people was not even paying attention to the Mexican people. And then he just brought this shit, threw it on your lap. Look, motherfucker, you gonna help me put them out. Weird shit. So one band can just bring that much hate into people's hearts to where they watching their favorite sport. And because that one man told them, don't watch the shit, they had to turn the TV off like children.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I ain't even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I was watching the game over this way. Y'all didn't even want to bring it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let him separate his own mental capacity. Because none of them know nothing about Kid Rock shit. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I heard of it, it was from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That they had flashing on different news channels and shit like that. So they didn't know nothing about it over here, so I didn't bring it up. I wasn't even gonna put it in there. I ain't even put it in there.
Well, here's the thing.
So yeah, I put it on the show because they need to know them all. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Here's the thing about it, though. See, the NFL, the NFL don't do shit for no reason. So the NFL got 9 international games scheduled for next year. 9. Bad Bunny, Joe, this dude has over 19 billion, not million, 19 billion streams. In some way, somebody is on his Facebook page, his Instagram page, his Twitter, his YouTube, whatever, is buying his albums and shit. He sold over 25 million units last year. So 19 billion streams he had. So the NFL don't give a fuck who don't watch over here. Yeah, that's what Trump do. That's what Trump probably know that because he deal with them type of people every day that make moves according to the money. But he know the average fan don't know that shit.
Yeah, man. But hey, it all backfired against him. You know what I'm saying? You want to watch a crackhead Kid Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I call him Crack Rock. It's Crack Rock. Yeah, that is fucking hilarious, man. Bad Bunny got them boys pissed.
Yeah, Bunny Rabbit got him mad. Oh, Bad Bunny Rabbit got him mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yeah, a dude so smart though, Bad Bunny. So he knows that they want to indict him over all the dancing and, the hip gyration and all that shit. He was fully clothed. He did a classical show. He showed the rural areas of Puerto Rico and different culture sites from his culture so we can see what goes on inside their country. He just did a cultural show. Yeah, he switched it all around so they couldn't have shit to, they couldn't say anything bad. Like Trump tried to, but clearly you lied. You obviously didn't even watch the show because he wasn't even doing that. But he tried to lie and said he did watch the show.
So Milana that jumped up and started dancing to the Bad Bunny rap.
Yeah, that's why they really want him out here, man.
Yeah. Trump grab that motherfucking phone and
slap that bitch upside the head. Don't you ever pop your ass to Bad Bunny.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This Bad Bunny rapping. This was Milana said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's funny. That is funny, man. A fucking Puerto Rican entertainer to. Yeah, he made it bigger. I mean, by them giving Bad Bunny all of that coverage. I mean, a lot of people was gonna watch anyway from around the world. See that? Right, because he got 19 billion streams. Clearly, it's not 19 fucking billion people in America. So clearly, he has a big following outside of this country. So that's what the NFL was counting on. It was like, we don't even need Americans to watch this. We got 6 billion motherfuckers to watch this nigga. Just like baseball, Major League Baseball, they don't really need Americans to watch that shit. Not that many. It's an international game. They got motherfuckers in Japan, China, Germany, all over the fucking world watching. Got pay-per-view to watch every game.
It's a little bit over 300 Americans in America. That's it. You fucking with somebody that's fucking with billions. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even half a billion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit over a quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's big money, baby. That's big business. The NFL playing checkers. Everybody else playing chess.
Yeah. He thought he was gonna come out there bull dancing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Thought he was gonna come out there in them little glitter stripper draws and shit.
He thought the Bad Bunny was gonna come out there bull dancing and shit.
The Bunny had a whole suit on. Like, I know you trying to ruin my image, motherfucker. Yeah. They don't call me Bad Bunny for nothing, motherfucker. I ain't stupid. They don't call me stupid Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Bunny outfoxed their ass. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you know all your stuff you taking.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a minute. I'll hit you back, big.
All right, cool.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, man. So that was freaking hilarious, man. The Bunny situation, man. So yeah, Trump and his goons are in a lot of trouble because this is not going to go over well. Nothing's going over well for this administration lately, and I hate to get into it. Let me see if Brother Anthony watched the damn football game, which I know he probably didn't. But yeah, Bad Bunny strikes again.
That was the biggest waste of my time.
Hey, man, welcome to the Dark Matter Podcast, man. Let's get into this game. That was a good game, man. We got political and conspiracy Anna on the phone. That was a good game, man.
That shit was boring as hell. Shit was boring as hell. I want to turn that bullshit off.
Come on.
You know what?
That's why it was a good game. That's why it was a good game. That was a real football game. So we didn't got used to all this comical shit. Josh Allen running all around the motherfucking Pat Mahomes running all around the motherfucking Saquon Barkley looking like a goddamn video game out here. That was a real football game. That was a real game. All the comedy shit was out of the game. This is what real football looks like.
Yeah, but see, when you say Super Bowl, you want to see the best of this motherfucker. That was this. Why the fuck that game represented?
Well, you do. You want to see? Okay, so wild boy. You want to see the best of the best, right?
Yeah.
But you want to see. I understand what you're saying, but you want to see the best players on the best team. See, those were the best players. The Patriots fucked up because I know they didn't want to go to Stephon Diggs because they probably assumed that Seattle was going to shut Stephon Diggs down. But after he was down like 9-0, it was time to abandon that game plan and start going Stephon Diggs damn near every play.
I mean, that's exactly what the Seahawks doing. They were trying to throw to Smith every play, but you know what, bro? The Patriots suck ass, but Christian Gonzalez, he is a beast. That nigga played his ass.
He did okay. I'm not gonna give him all that credit. Chris Collinsworth punk ass.
It's fault, bro. Because first of all,
he did good. I ain't saying he did a bad job. He did good.
The Patriots offense didn't help him none because the Patriots defense was on the field the whole fucking game. so they just
what I was saying to the Christian kid, he played a hell of a game at defensive. Say what?
He did.
No, he did. He played his ass off. But what I'm going to say is Sam Donald was just throwing the fucking ball late. That's all. That's why he was making those plays. He was late on the fucking passes. So he was throwing. I mean, really, I ain't gonna say he just threw him like that. I ain't gonna say he just. I'm just saying he ain't throwing because he was sorry. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
He threw him because he was under. He threw him because he was under pressure. Yeah, the Patriots, they was on his ass too. But by him being a vet, see, this was what him and Drake made. This is where Sam Donald separated from him. Because Sam Donald is a vet. He done played teams that done got after his ass like that. Mm-hmm. So he already had it in his mind, oh shit, I got to take off for 2 yards, 7 yards, or 3 yards, or just step up and throw the ball away. Drake May was like, he fell asleep into that 2 week window, that 2 weeks before the game. Bro, you get nice and comfortable. You forgot you got to run and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Looking how Drake May played tonight, you really see why sorry ass Matthew Stafford. Because that was his runner-up.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily blame it all. Drake May, I wouldn't necessarily.
I'm not blaming it. I ain't blaming it. Look, Drake May, bro, is way with the block for this nigga.
He did miss some, yeah, and he missed some wide open people too. He missed some wide open motherfuckers too.
Yes,
but it's still that stupid ass coach fault. I can't think of his name. Daniels, the offensive coordinator. I can't trust him because you only won with Tom Brady, motherfucker. But when you had your own team and a couple other quarterbacks, you got your ass kicked. So I will never trust that offensive coordinator.
How are you in the Super Bowl? And what just shows you how sorry the AFC was this year. And you know your line is ass. But you didn't make it this far, and you don't have plays that can hide that sorry ass line of yours.
I don't think they knew he was gonna get his ass whooped like that. And them boys is over there getting. He was one of the most sacked quarterbacks.
Yes, I mean, so ain't like that. He's been running for his life his whole season.
Yeah, but they played good enough to get to the Super Bowl, so you wouldn't think again that he was gonna get fucked over because he got fucked over. That left side of the line.
Oh,
yeah, they killed
like he's all going to block for this motherfucker. This is the Super Bowl.
Hey, what was it? The third play of the game, or the first series of the game? The left tackle, the defensive guy, I cannot think his fucking name right now. Man, he hit that mother. It was a. Did he jump off sides or whatever he did? Man, he hit that motherfucker, knocked him 3-4 feet back. I said, yeah, this is like this is gonna go on this is for the whole game.
Even the fumble. That was the fumble 6.
Yeah, they was chilling.
You know what? If you watch that game, I don't know nobody who's saying, "Oh, Drake may suck." No, yeah.
So the Seattle Seahawks was the team that went for the least on 4th down in the NFL this year.
Yep.
And what they kick about 4 or 5 field goals in this game.
I really hope Dan Campbell and the coaches like Dan Campbell.
They all just got shitted on right there. Yeah, that just proves our point, what we've been saying all year. You stupid motherfuckers like Dan Campbell, y'all lost all them fucking games. Keep going, you kept going for it on 4th down. Not kicking the goddamn field goal. Here a team kicked 50,000 damn field goals and punted the fucking ball the most in the NFL. They had the most punts in the NFL and won the fucking Super Bowl.
So I really hope the coaching shifts next year.
I don't think it will. It seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like to me all the new hires were mostly offensive coordinators.
Yeah.
Now in the Super Bowl, you had 2 defensive coaches in the Super Bowl.
You're right. Well, that's the good thing.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I know Baltimore hired a defensive coach. The Ravens did. I can't remember all the rest of the hires off the top of my head.
Bro, I know people who said they have not watched a game this season. This may be the first game and this is the first. They probably said, "Wow, this has been a ass season." It
was a pretty good game, though, bro. It was a good game. You know, I'm a football nut. It was a good game to me.
I'm going to tell you why I disagree, because here's the thing. I always said that I've been seeing this shit since the playoffs. I said, the Patriots don't belong. Like, why the fuck is...
Well...
They're not Super Bowl caliber team.
Well, yeah, you're right. I should have been in the Super Bowl. Yeah. But since their coach don't want to kick the fucking field goal to win the game, then you ain't going. Now you get to watch, motherfucker, for being a dumbass. And I was thinking that the whole game. I was like, if Denver had made it to this fucking game, that defense that Denver got, you think Seattle's defense was good? That Denver defense would have killed Seattle.
Would have killed Seattle. So don't say I just don't. On either side of the field, I don't think the Patriots was a Super Bowl caliber team, bro. Like, their defense played good, but that's mostly because Sam Darnold ain't that damn good. So I mean, it's just, this Super Bowl was weird. It was boring. It was. I just feel bad for Drake. Man, like, damn, bro, they're making him look bad. And I know people who said this is their first game they watched this season. Yeah. And they think like, damn, is this the dude that Tom thought should win MVP over.
Well, you know, the MVP. The MVP is a regular season award. Nobody cares what they think. Look, nobody cares what they think. Everybody think it was the best game in the world. Oh shit! Did you see the way the referee ran in there and blew that whistle? They don't know what the fuck going on. It's their first game.
I'm gonna tell you one thing I like about this game, though. What's one thing? Please let the boys play.
Hey, I was gonna make a post. I was gonna say, see, them niggas from Detroit don't be calling shit. Them niggas from Detroit don't call motherfuckers. They niggas out here fighting, socking each other. They like, nigga, go back to the huddle. Nigga, just go back to the huddle. The announcer's like, that's a flag. The referee's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Shut your bitch ass up. And announce the game. Detroit niggas just jump in there and broke the shit up. Go back to your corners, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's football, motherfucker.
Yeah, this football. Detroit niggas like, we gonna show you niggas how to play football. All that throwing the flag every goddamn play, holding the motherfucking game up, nigga. Nigga, my wife and kids at home waiting on me, nigga. Yeah, cause you know, the smart ass niggas like, yeah, they knew in the first quarter, yeah, this shit over with, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ain't know. Oh yeah, Bravo was out there begging for a call. The Detroit niggas are like, man, get the fuck out of my face, man. Your quarterback that got sacked 10 times. Nigga, get out of my motherfucking face.
Hey, you about to slow this game up?
Yeah.
Sorry ass quarterback.
Yeah, go over there and deal with that shit. That you need to be arguing with your offensive line coach, motherfucker. Talk to that nigga like you talking to me. Maybe you would be winning the game.
You gonna cuss his ass.
Yeah, you'll cuss them up. Sorry, motherfuckers out.
You brought these sorry niggas to the Super Bowl.
Shout out to the referees. That was one of the best officiated games I ever seen, bro.
They let the boys play.
Let them play. Stop, like you said, stop trying to be a fucking part of the game. I seen players on the field are cussing the other team out from the sideline. They didn't throw no flags. They were just like, go the fuck back to your huddle, nigga. I'm not throwing no flag for that stupid shit. I'm not saving nobody out here.
And you know what, bro? I think they called it on purpose. He's from Detroit, born, raised in Detroit.
Yeah.
Called it out on purpose. Detroit don't play that, bro.
Yeah, so if any of you fans want to be up there talking about fuck the referee and all that, just know that this nigga from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? He might come up there and beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, bro, shout out to the refs, bro.
Yeah, that was good.
Was the best ref games ever.
It was.
They let the boys play. They said, but because they knew ain't shit they can do is stop that ass. So he said, this let us sit in.
Yeah.
As a football coach, yes, that was a game. Like, okay, look, if I was on the field, yes, I was like, okay, this was a game. But bro, I watched this as a fan. Like, I want to see the best teams out the league go.
You want to see the best. Here's what you want. That's what you want, because you confusing the people. You want to see the best players on the best team. Because those are the two best teams. Did they have the best players? No. The best quarterbacks? But they had the best teams and the best coaches.
He had the best team. You're right. It was bored. No, I just wasted 3 hours and a half of my watch time.
And the Walker kid was phenomenal. The Walker kid, the running back for Seattle.
Oh, the Walker.
Yeah, he was fucking spectacular, man. I was happy. That's why I was happy. I was happy to see the game. I was happy to see the game fall back into the running back's hand. That's how I grew up. When I grew up, if you didn't have a running back, your ass wasn't winning no Super Bowl.
Because if it wasn't for, I swear to God, he saved the whole Super Bowl from just being completely a snooze fest.
And Jigler got fucking hurt.
Jigler got hurt.
I was waiting on him because he's a great talent. See, he got hurt early, so he wasn't really a factor. So I was disappointed about that. But yeah, you were Walker, K9. Yeah, he saved the day for sure.
K9 was definitely, because if it weren't for him, bro, this would have been weeks news.
Not to me. I enjoyed both defensive lines, but Seattle was a little bit more. But the Patriots' defensive line was just as disruptive as Seattle. So I enjoyed the defensive line play. I love that shit, bro.
That's the thing. I believe I give it more to, when it comes to defense, I give it more to the Patriots defense. Cause it was just too easy for the. It was too easy for the Seahawks.
But I would say it's about
Bringing in 4 people. If you can't stop a 4-man rush, this game is over for the beginning.
I'll say it was damn near equal though. The biggest difference was Sam. He stepped up in the pocket and took off. He was supposed to have been sacked like 4 different times. But Drake May, by him being like a second-year player, just didn't realize, motherfucker, you might have to run every play because these niggas is on your ass. Sam wasn't bullshitting. He was getting the fuck up out of there.
And when Drake May finally realized that it was too late.
Yeah, of course.
That's when they finally started scoring because Drake May started running the ball.
Yeah.
Like, your ass have been doing this bullshit. Like, and you keep dropping back like you is time. You get that fucking center of theirs. You said, fuck it. Fuck play, man. I ain't play with that motherfucker.
But the couple games that I've seen Drake have, and he did really, really good, he had extra time in the pocket because he's a young fella, hasn't been in the league that long, so he needs a little time back there in that pocket, to let the plays develop. And he didn't have that time today. And so,
that's the thing, bro. I'm a fan of Drake, man. I hate that this is what people saw because you may show this motherfucker's ass, but he's not. Is that his team is like that? Stephon, Diggs. My goodness, but he didn't retire.
Bro, they didn't throw him the ball. They only threw him the ball about 3 times. He caught all the motherfuckers.
He did, but bro, Diggs don't help the Patriots. He don't.
Not if you're not gonna throw him the goddamn ball.
The 14 games they won was because of Drake.
Bro, you gotta come on now.
It was, bro.
Come on now.
Because I watched these motherfuckers games, bro.
Come on now. Listen, bro. Let me tell you something.
He was actually, bro.
Anytime you got Stephon Diggs out there, that defense practiced all week trying to find that motherfucker. Stephon Diggs.
He's the star. Yes, because he's the veteran out there. But bro, look who, and here's how I know that it's your quarterback that's the one the best in your team. Because look who Drake May made the more, prominent receiver, and that was Booty.
Because you didn't have a choice, because they was on Diggs' ass. That's why.
But no, but
the same thing. Hold on, the same thing happened to Njigba. They was all over his ass. So who did Seattle have to keep throwing the ball to?
Sorry ass, what's it called?
Cooper Kupp. Yeah, because when you get that far in the playoff, the smarter teams, they taking away your best players.
Yeah. Best players.
So you're going to have to go to your, they taking away your 1 and your 2. That number 3, whoever that motherfucker is, that's why he always got a chance to be the MVP. Because that's who you're going to have to throw the ball to. Because he the only one going to get one-on-ones out here. Him and the tight end.
But Coach, you gotta understand something, though. That was the thought to. Because
I wouldn't say that, because Stephon Diggs probably makes the most money. It's just you cannot. As a coach, Vrabel, he did a masterful job. I got a number 1. That's Diggs. I need somebody else because I already know you're gonna take this motherfucker away from me when I get to the bigger games. So I gotta have somebody else. Same thing with this is happening in Jigba. Why you think they already had plays? You see, those plays were designed for Cooper Kupp because they already knew they're gonna try their best to take Njigba away. I gotta have a 2 and a 3 ready. Even the Lions tried to do that shit. The kid dropped the ball against San Francisco on the 4th down. I forgot his name. We had to end up trading him, cutting him or whatever. What's his name? I forgot his name. But anyway, I think he went back to the Rams or some shit. We had got him from the Rams a couple years ago. And so you got to have a good third receiver when you get that deep into the playoffs. Unless you Tom Brady or Peyton Manning or Jalen Hurts or Pat Mahomes or somebody like that.
We went into half. Bro, I was seconds. And I mean seconds. I'm turning this bitch off at halftime. I'm like, man, if they don't, bro, because I said, at least K9 was keeping my interest in the first half. The only person who was doing it. So if it wasn't for K9, bro,
I was waiting I was waiting on those defensive touchdowns because I knew they were coming. The way both teams was playing, I said, "Oh, it's going to be some defensive touchdowns in this month. It's going to be some fumbles and some interceptions." I thought the Patriots would get lucky and get at least a pick six or the Shane fumble recover for a touchdown. But Seattle got both of them. I thought the Patriots would get one of them and to keep them in the game. That's where I was at. So I knew it had to be. I knew it was going to be some scoring.
How, and you already mentioned this, how Sam Darnold was playing, he said, I can't fuck this bitch up. So the way Sam was playing, he said, I'm not going to do too much or too little. Because I'm not be the reason this team lose. That's the way Sam was playing. I'm not going to be the reason this team loses, motherfucker.
They came to win.
I'm not going to be the reason that we fucking lose.
The first time that motherfucker took off, the first time he took off and scrambled, Sam Darnold, the first time he took off and ran the ball, I knew it was over in the first half because I knew he wasn't going to choke when I seen him do that. Once he took off and ran that bitch, I said, okay, he ain't coming to choke. So y'all ain't finna win the game by him choking. Y'all gonna have to win this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And do you know, I know the game was over in the first quarter.
Yeah.
When they was having issues, I'm talking about the Patriots and stopping the run. Oh yeah, this is because if you can't stop the Seahawks running, they best is they passing game.
At first they did though.
You can't stop that, then you can weak this team.
They had them at first. They kind of buckled them down on the run game in the first quarter, but that second, third series, they came out those like zone runs and to let Walker like pick his holes. Once they did that shit, I said, yeah, okay, it's gonna be a long game.
I said that first quarter, what they were trying to see is, can we run on this team?
Yeah, No, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you run all those type of tricky plays like that, you always bust the other team up in the fucking mouth. I don't give a fuck if you get 1 or 2 yards. You always hit them in the mouth because they can't focus on all your trick plays if you keep punching them in the mouth. So that's just the setup to keep punching you in the mouth. That keeps your defensive line stuck in the front. That keep them boys stuck in the front. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Yeah. All right, I got both of y'all on the phone. What up? I got Anna on the phone too.
Joe?
Yeah, go ahead. We're still talking about the game. Sucking the ball podcast. Go ahead.
Bro, the one thing I learned tonight as well is trick plays. Keep that shit with Dawson. I think nobody do it better than him. The trick plays tonight was not great. They was stopping that kid like, and it looked silly too. Like this kid looked goofy. So
the trick plays are just to keep you honest. You know, like if you go like the Patriots, guess who didn't have any trick plays? The Patriots. So Seattle was just able to pin their ears back and come at you every fucking down, and they never had to worry about you doing any tricky shit. But when you're doing trick plays, now you got to worry about everything I'm over here doing because you don't know what the fuck I might do.
What the fuck? I mean, you're right about that. You're right.
So that's why you have to have. You got to have a couple trick plays to make that fucking defense stop pinning their ears back and just rushing in every time. So you got to have something.
Yeah, what it came down to, Joe.
They would have knew. I mean, for a fact, Seattle was gonna win because you got two goddamn good defenses that's solid as hell. You know what I'm saying? So you got two good defenses and you got one good quarterback. Can't do nothing but get the game to them. I know.
Your take is. I didn't think a take could be worse than Ants. Your shit worse than that.
Sophomore, but he really a rookie. It's still shit a defense that he haven't seen. It's a lot of shit he haven't seen yet. And it shows.
He's seen all the
first quarter game into the end of the game.
He's seen all the defenses. What he hates
let me finish. Then you got two rookie tackles. Man, they was whooping their ass up there, man.
For sure.
This is common sense shit in the NFL. You're not gonna beat a team like that. So what? It started off with a lot of field goals. But guess what? You're not getting shit. Yeah, you stopping us and we stopping us, but guess what? Your quarterback too young to do anything. There's so much shit he hasn't seen yet. Man, they threw the book at that motherfucker today. They showed it. Will win the game. And you can't say like, who gonna make a big play here, a big play there. Truthfully, none of them type of superstars.
See, now you acting like Ant. Now you acting like Ant. These motherfuckers. Time out, bro.
A freaking nature ass type, wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? A quarterback that's going, I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting off the field all day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You acting like Ant. So we're on a team. Okay, since they didn't have you and Ant kind of saying the same thing a little bit, about 75% of the same thing, that they didn't have all these superstars and all this. So what I want to ask both of y'all is, where are all these motherfuckers that y'all talking about? Why they not in the Super Bowl? So they wasn't tough enough. Okay.
Next year, when they get all these Monday night teams and they got to play some motherfuckers for real, they're going to be getting the brakes beat off there.
Yeah, and you talking about they ain't played nobody. They whooped everybody. Well, we're going to deal with the champions tonight, because tonight they celebrate the Super Bowl victory. Fuck what happened next year. I don't want to hear no bullshit. I told you they ain't going to win shit. I told nigga they got a ring that's in the history books. It's a wrap.
Guess what? Them motherfuckers under here, 2 garbage bags full of confetti. They didn't give a fuck about it. I wasn't going for the team, but I just felt bad the way they played and celebrated. Like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
They niggas where they was going. Usually they had, where you going after the Super Bowl? We can say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
All right, go to question. One at a time. On us, this because this the viral question that's going around. Every news outlet, every popular motherfucking page, everybody asking the same question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the halftime show?
Person.
Nah, motherfucker, the Martians from 1 to 10. Yeah, you motherfucker.
Me, I tried to look at it as, okay, I see what you're doing. You took the Super Bowl and built the town in the motherfuckers and did your thing. But as a person that was paying for a ticket to go to the Super Bowl, $50,000 motherfucking dollars.
Somebody got to listen to the question. The Bad Bunny performance. 1 to 10.
Everyone who's been our OGs on this channel, you guys know that Political and your boy is a wrestling fan. So when I knew that Bad Bunny was doing the halftime show, I was excited because I know him as a wrestler.
That motherfucker was a wrestler?
Yeah, he currently, as a matter of fact, I think he got a match coming out of WrestleMania this year.
What's his wrestler name?
It's still Bad Bunny.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
No, he's Bad Bunny. Hey, bro, he can wrestle his ass off.
I ain't know that.
So, yeah.
See, that's what I said. The motherfuckers like DX and all them motherfuckers, they playing checkers. These motherfuckers playing chess. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker had... Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Yeah. No, yeah. He said, because now, bro, most football fans are wrestling fans. So when you said Bad Bunny, we said, oh, hell yeah, that's all I got. So I was excited because I like Bad Bunny, the wrestler. But then I was hoping that he was going to play his wrestling theme song, which is badass, by the way. And this motherfucker go up here and play some shit that sounds like came from fucking Sesame Street. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm mad because I know his wrestling theme song is badass, bro. Everybody like his wrestling thing. That shit hard as shit. He didn't even play that shit.
So on 1 to 10, what you give him?
I'm not a minute. The one thing, the one song that we both Americans love, I was pissed. So I'd have to say a 4. Yeah, bro.
You don't sound like a real fan.
No, I am. But see, you understand though, Pat? I heard some good shit from him.
Yeah, I said the halftime performance though. So when you think of halftime, you can give him a 4 though. You got to equate in. You got to all the other.
Oh, you talking about?
Just the halftime.
I give it to you.
Loved it.
But I'm not gonna hold you up.
I ain't never seen Bad Bunny perform. I done heard so many things about this motherfucker. I seen a piece of clip that he had on Saturday Night Live, but I never heard none of his music. I didn't know he was a wrestler, so I couldn't wait to see who this motherfucker was. That's creating all this controversy. I just couldn't wait.
Yeah.
So once I got into it, I was expecting something else from what I heard. But I see that he decided not to give the people what they had already heard about him or what they already seen about him. I seen how he switched gears and say, nah, I'm going to give y'all some shit y'all ain't really seen. I'm going to do some classical shit. So he did a cultural like classic event to show you, his country, where he came from, how he interact with other people from different countries and shit like that. I thought it was well thought out, well planned to, let's be honest. He had them KKK motherfuckers on him, the Turning Point, Trump and all them. They wanted him to act. They was waiting on him to do some nasty shit. A lot of gyrating, a lot of ass shaking, a lot of him humping on women and shit. They was waiting on him to do all of that shit so they can use it against him. And he was smart enough not to do none of that shit. So I ain't never seen the guy. I thought it was brilliant. It was, for the most part, it was classical. I thought it was really strategic. And I think he won the night. And plus, also, I told X earlier, the motherfucker got over 19 billion streams. 19 billion streams. So the NFL was not counting on Americans to like this motherfucker. They was counting on them people who put them 19 billion, streams up for him. The people that already love him. So that's why I said, everybody, we playing checkers. Them motherfuckers was playing chess tonight. God damn it. They checkmated our ass because the NFL got paid off all them fans that love his ass. They all watched that motherfucker last night. And they don't even watch football over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that was the whole point. That was the whole point.
Jay-Z get the credit for it because he's the one who brought that motherfucker to do the show. Rock Nation. So that was a power move and a classic move by Jay-Z that everybody thought was going to back that. Because it ain't my style don't mean the motherfucker wasn't good. You know what I'm saying?
Money is the style. 19 billion, just the most streamed motherfucker in the world.
No, I mean, you can't make me like the motherfucker because he got all that.
That's my point. They didn't give a fuck if we like him or not. They don't need us to like him. They got
that's my point too. I mean, he got all that. That's not my type of music, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't care.
Okay, I would say this though, bro. I would say the reason why I'm so low on it, I didn't mind the music. Yeah, I didn't mind it, but I mind it. I have heard. I said I'm a WWE fan, so I have heard about 2 theme songs that he came out to that was badass, and I'm hoping that those, at least one of them, especially the one he did at Extreme Rules. At least one of them didn't do it. So.
I'm a cultural guy, so I enjoy the music. I listen to Jamaican music. I listen to Latino music. I listen to this shit every day, daily. On a daily basis, I listen to, different type of cultural music. Different people.
The music was.
I know what you're saying. You a fan here, so you are. Yeah. So I got you.
I know you got some good shit. I want the shit that I like. I'm more of a fan. I'm more like, damn, I want to hear the shit that I know I like it to be yours. So, but that kind of threw me off. I'm like, damn, I just knew. He was like, okay, you know what? I'm about to bring that shit. I bring the rest. I'm like, okay, well, shit. So, yeah, he didn't. So I said, bro, I do it so low because that's my fandom. I just wish he did that shit. He didn't. So, but the music was fine. Although, you're right.
Beautiful women. The band was tight. That's what I said. The whole overall, it was a nice show, nice classical show, though. He probably caught everybody off guard by not doing a bunch of wild shit, what everybody expected him to do. Right.
It was cool. Just not, a nigga just didn't know what he was saying. Women was good, all that. Didn't know what he was saying.
See, I listen to a lot of African music and a lot of Jamaican music, and I don't really know what they're saying. So I'm used to that. I can kind of feel the groove of what they're talking about. I'm used to it. I do this shit every day. I listen to different people. Did you hear what I just said? He was talking about, clearly, if you watched the damn show, he was talking about his country and unity. Yeah. Come on now. And one love. Come on now.
Hey, Joe, you're right. If you watched it, you saw, because what you could understood was Puerto Rico, America, at a state.
Yeah.
He was talking about unity.
He's talking about unity, unite, yeah.
Together.
And this is my country. And more importantly, this is my country.
This is my country too.
This is not that shit you seen on TV. Let me show you how we doing. People working, kids playing. They did it. This what must went over your head. Is they actually had people get married on the show during halftime, during this event. They got married for real, that couple. So he wanted you to see the what goes on inside his country, not just bullshit that you heard about us being a shithole. Yeah, you gotta, he set it up nice. That's why I said it was really nice, you know. They'll break it down tomorrow. Watch, they're gonna break all that shit down on what he was saying tomorrow.
But just like I was saying, Pat, I'm coming from a fan point of view because I knew I already knew two of his songs and I didn't hear them, so I was mad. So yeah, that's really what it was. But I said I had no problem with what he did. It is that I wanted what I wanted and I didn't get it, so I was mad. So there you go. That's a fan of me. I kind of knew he was doing that shit. He didn't. So I always said, damn, fuck this bullshit. And by the way, the whole halftime show, to me, it was quick. Because when it was over, like, damn, that's it. I mean, I was enjoying it, but it ended so quickly. So, I guess it is. I won't say it was rushed, but it was very fast. So I don't know. I'm not 6. I'll give it a 6. Although, Coach Pat, I didn't hear your actual number though.
I don't know, because I don't know if it's fair if I give him a number since I've never seen him perform, so I didn't know what the fuck to expect. But if I had to give him,
fucking nerd, motherfucker.
But if I had to give him a number,
Joe, he up here going hard on that.
I'm just playing devil's advocate with y'all. I'm just making sure y'all have all the information. You know what I'm saying? For the first time seeing him and all the controversy that he brought and all the shit that I heard about him, one of you niggas always got to be the fella Redley. We got to watch this nigga act, Joe. I bet this nigga's a Secret Service, CIA agent.
I said it's no longer. So.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give him, I'm going to have to go with at least an 8.5. I thought the cultural shit, I wasn't ready for it. But when he started doing it, it took me a second to figure out what he was doing. I said, oh, you mad about Donald Trump calling people countries a shithole? So I'm going to show you the nice part about my country, the shit y'all don't ever talk about. So I thought that was beautiful. Anytime you go cultural, I love culture. So when somebody's doing it the right way, I'm all eyes. I'm all into it. That's my thing. That's what I get it. That's what I'm into. That's why I love the African culture so much. People be like, you on that black power. I really don't even be on that shit. I just love African cultures. You know, ancient shit. I'm into that shit. But I respect everybody else's too.
8.5 is awesome. That's what's up.
Yeah. For the first time, because, you know, I don't want to watch no dude and his name Bad Bunny. So whenever I seen him on TV or whatever, I turn that shit off. And that sounds like a fucking stripper name or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It does to me too.
So I'm not. I didn't know the nigga was a wrestler. You fucked me up with that.
Yes. Yeah. And he's a very good wrestler too.
I ain't know
very
that.
Good.
So yeah, because whenever I see the nigga on TV or whatever, I turn this. I ain't finna watch no nigga named Bad Bunny. Man, get the fuck out of here.
One more big news item to talk about because this Super Bowl, summer commercials. They had 2 commercials about the Epstein files.
Yeah, I missed it. Damn.
Yeah, and then I missed this because I put the game on. I think when the Seahawks was already on like second down, so I ain't watching again. But I heard when the started, like they was warming up on the scoreboard. I guess they literally was saying like Donald Trump 380 times on the Epstein his name show up, and they naming everybody.
You seen it with your own eyes, or you just heard about it?
No, they sold. So the commercials was touching, bro. I did. Yes, the commercial. I think it was a bunch of real young girls, and then they was saying like we need to They could hit our truth out there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I missed that.
Oh, yeah, bro. It was big. Bro, that shit, like, wow.
Oh, I missed that.
Bro,
somebody must have paid for that, though. That's what happened. So you had to pay.
They did.
I wonder who paid for that. It had to be somebody.
They made sure. They made sure that this Super Bowl was actually letting America know that the NFL, we agree with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
The SB files need to be talked about.
One thing about the NFL,
you know what?
the NFL gonna cater to the fans. They don't play this shit.
Thank you. I give them credit for that. Because both of y'all know, Conspiracy X, bro, I talk about NFL like a dog. I do. I say it's all this bullshit. But tonight, I take my head off from because that was some deep shit. I liked that. Like they said, NFL, look, America, we agree with y'all. We understand it's our Super Bowl, but we understand it's some real life shit that's going on right now. And I like how they did make sure that the NFL was not out of touch.
Yeah, they acknowledge them. That's good. Yeah, that's good, man.
That was awesome. So I give the NFL credit for that.
They definitely need to take care of that little situation.
They most definitely do, bro. This shit getting out of control. Bro, but can I say this, though? Coach Pat, my overall about Super Bowl, though. See, you still had a bad take. But see, Joe, you and me have coached this sport. And one of all three of our problems is watching this football NFL is that we watch it as a coach. We don't watch it as a fan. And see, when I watch the Super Bowl, I don't want to watch as a fan. I don't want to watch as a coach because I do every game like that. The Super Bowl is the one game that I want to watch as a fan. So I do want to see the miraculousness of a Pat Mahomes or the Superman.
Well, my thing, it's not that I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to see it. I understand, and I've been this way my whole life. And it sickens me. It sickens me every year when the best players don't get with the best coaches. I hate that shit. I've been we Lions fans, so we know. We'd have had Barry Sanders, Kevin Johnson, and Reggie Bush, and we had some nice receivers come through here, running backs, man. And so we never get a good coach with the good players. So I already understand that part. I'm over that shit. But when it happens, it's fantastic, Now, when you say that, you got to be careful also because you only acknowledging the offensive side of the ball. Now you got to give it up about those D lines for the Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. They had some of the best D linemen in football. And some of the best DBs in football.
I disagree with that.
That's why, listen to me, that's why they made it this far. Because clearly, they didn't make it this far because of quarterback play. I'm trying to help y'all, man. Y'all listen.
Look, Pat, this is because I told you, Pat. See, listen, because I told you, I give it up for the Patriots defense. Because the other side, the Seahawks, they didn't really have to try. They didn't. It was like the Patriots offense, especially the O-line, they ain't come to play. It was like, I'm watching this bullshit. It's like, ain't no competition. This is a Super Bowl, bro. I want both teams to really be out there fucking motherfuckers up. You feel me? I mean, out there trying. The Patriots offensive line. So, I guess they always wait for Bad Bunny.
Bro, I can show you.
They only Bad Bunny fans.
Yeah, bro, I can show you at least 3 to 4 sacks, would-be sacks, that Sam Donaldson stepped out of and took off. So he was under just as much pressure as Drake May. The only difference was Seattle. The only difference was Sam stepped out of those sacks and took off, and they had a couple trick plays in there. Even though the plays didn't go anywhere, it stopped Sam from having to throw the ball on those downs in a regular set. Unlike Drake May not having any trick play, he had to drop back every pass play with really no play action. I was looking at that too. I'm like, ain't no play action. The kid is a rookie. You ain't got no play action or no trick plays. You're not helping the kid at all.
At all.
So you gotta, that's the type of shit I'm looking at,
But Coach Pat, what you just said, that's to my point. My point is, I love how the Patriots was coming at the Sam Darnold. Because
it was on his ass.
Was really trying to knock that. The Seahawks whole line was playing back, was fighting back. But that wasn't the same situation on the other side of the ball. The Seahawks, the D-line, it was no fight back. It was just to go in.
Oh, you said you said the Patriots offensive line no fight?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they couldn't. They tried. Just get their ass kicked. That's like saying a motherfucker in the ring with Mike Tyson. He didn't even try. Yeah, he did try, motherfucker. Mike just tried a little harder.
Hey, look, I laughed out loud. I don't know what commentator said when the Patriots center, when he got a holding penalty, the commentator was like, "Man, I'm pretty sure Drake May asked him what the fuck that was all night."
Seattle kept blitzing the fucking cornerback. Shout out to that cornerback. I can't think of his name. He the one disrupted the whole fucking game. They blitzed him about 4 or 5 times. The offense coordinator never made an adjustment to that dude blitzing off that right side like that, of the cornerback. He just kept coming. Man, you got to come up with something for this kid to get the ball out of his hand faster, bro. You see, they just blitzing at will. And so I guess he thought that they would eventually back off. And that's what I like. And we talked about this with some of those coordinators that play Stafford. Stafford's a good NFL quarterback. I can't take nothing from him. He just won the Super Bowl MVP. But it's only a handful of defensive coordinators that know that Stafford ain't shit. And so when they play him, they blitz the shit out of him. Sorry, the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If I sit back here and don't blitz you and let you throw the ball, you look like Tom Brady. Right, so Josh McDaniel never made no adjustments of getting the heat off Drake May's ass, man. Pause.
You're right. You know what, Pat? It's time to listen to you what you said earlier. It's time to give the winning team their flowers. Congratulations to Sam Darnold. His draft class consisted of Lamar Jackson, Bills, and fucking Baker Mayfield.
It is.
He did it. So I give it to Sam Darnold. But I still think he has, though. But the fact that those 4 quarterbacks, Sam is the first to go to the Super Bowl.
You're trying to be slick. You're throwing a backhand compliment. I see what you're doing. Yeah, here's one thing you're leaving out, though. Let me tell you what you're leaving out. Let me tell you what you're leaving out to the truth, though. That Sam Darnold, over all them quarterbacks, he was a top 3 pick. So he was expected to come in and somebody build a team around him to win a Super Bowl. He fell off, or the coaches who drafted him fucked him up. So you can't. Lamar was the last pick in the goddamn first round. So you can't do that. And they told everybody to make Lamar. Hold on. They told everybody to make Lamar out of a motherfucking running back. Now I think Baker was the number 1 pick. But just Baker. But those other guys, Sam Darnold was picked way in front of those dudes. Even Josh Allen was picked in front of Josh Allen too. But now, since after years later, I agree with you.
Yeah, who would have thought out there?
But here's the thing, though. By him being the top 3 pick like that, guess who kept getting chances to start as an NFL quarterback? Sam Darnold. That's why he's still
on the team. They were
but
it's on the team he was drafted on.
But he still keep getting
on the team he was drafted on.
But he still keep getting chances though. They still keep giving it. I ain't gonna call him a bum, but just for this sake of this argument, they keep giving his bum ass chance after chance after chance until because he was a first round pick. So
when Lamar and Josh is still on the teams they were drafted on, though. They both would have got chance because
not Josh Allen. Josh Allen was gonna get chance after chance. Lamar. Motherfucker, you got 1 day to get this shit right. Nigga, Lamar had 1
day. Yeah, because he's black.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Everybody was mad. He got picked in the first round. That was just some bullshit. Then the motherfucker runs a 4.4. He's a receiver. Yeah.
Well, I would say that the point I'm making is, I would have never thought that he will be the one that not only go to the Super Bowl first, but get a ring first. I just
listen. If the motherfucker had stayed in Minnesota, I see Minnesota in the Super Bowl this year. Well, they would have beat the Patriots? I don't know. But he would have been in the Super Bowl this year if he would have been in Minnesota. That's why the GM, the GM got fired when Sam Darnold selected the Super Bowl. They like, yeah, nigga, you just gave away our Super Bowl quarterback, motherfucker. Get your black ass out of here. So, yeah, he just lost his job. You had a Super. Why the fuck would you go 15-1? They go 15-1 and 16-2, some shit like that.
They went for 14-3.
14-3, and you gave up your quarterback.
Yeah,
that's some dumbass shit.
That's some dumb because it's like, well, because we drafted McCarthy. But here's the thing: you couldn't let McCarthy sit for a little bit to learn.
You go sit on this bench after I just went 14.
Let compete for the job. You just say, "I'm gonna get the fuck on now, bro." Go the fuck on, seriously.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He didn't brought you to a 14. That's wild.
And then Gino, you could have did what Sam Donaldson just did tonight. You'd have had a Super Bowl ring, buddy. But I can understand you want to get your money. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Boy, you could have had a Super Bowl ring, Gino, because you ain't going to never get one now. Matter of fact, you about to get cut. Now you're getting cut.
I know. He about to get cut.
Yeah, because they done, the Raiders picked up, what's his name, Kirk Cousins. I believe the Raiders picked up Kirk Cousins. Correct me if I'm wrong.
But not only that, bro, ain't they getting Mendoza?
Yeah, they probably gonna get a draft pick. Yeah, they finna cut Gino, pick another one pick. Boy, you could have had a motherfucking ring. God damn.
Yeah, bro. And I like Gino, and I feel for Gino. I feel for Gino. I do. Cause I always liked the Gino.
Yeah, me too. It took him a long time to become an NFL quarterback. So shout out to whoever fixed Gino, because I cannot think of the coach that fixed him. Oh, that was goddamn, who was it? The Seattle organization. They fixed Gino. They fixed it because he looked better in the offense than Sam Donaldson looked. Now imagine what he would have looked like this year, because the team got even better this year.
Yeah.
So he probably would have won the MVP this year.
Yeah.
That's some shitty luck.
That's crazy.
I mean,
that is some shitty luck.
He's still a fucking millionaire. He's still a millionaire. But football luck, that's some shitty luck. I don't know what happened to X. He must have hung up, or he think his phone on. He knows his opinion was that. You still on there?
No. Don't still on there.
Hope y'all had the same fucked up opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, but see, only because you still as a coach, bro. For once, we trying to be a fan, bro. For one game out the year, I want to be a fan. Coach, agree with you. But on the Super Bowl, I dropped my criticism, my coaches. I just want to be a fan. I want some good ass football. Don't put me to sleep on Sunday nights.
I can't wait to see the reviews on what people thought about the game. Oh, Joe, you thought the game was bullshit too, huh?
No, I ain't saying it was no bullshit. I just told you how to go in scoring games, because you got two good ass defensive coaches. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't expect Drake Makers don't do some impossible shit, because they was throwing that motherfucker look he have never seen in his life before. And Sam Donald got a little bit more experience. You know what I'm saying? And they got the run game. That's all I was saying. It's an automatic Seattle win. This ain't going to be pretty, but this is going to be their win.
The Seattle just had a better all-around team, bro.
All-around team. I just had a better team. All-around team. It just was a mismatch out there.
The two defensive coordinators was a wash. They were even. The Patriots defensive coordinator, Seattle defensive coordinator, they were even. Now, when it came to the offensive side of it, the offensive coordinator for Seattle was better than the Patriots offensive coordinator. And the quarterback was a little better. Just a hair better. But the offensive coordinator, well, he was way higher than the Patriots coordinator. Because, he came up with the razzle-dazzle, the trick play. He came up with a little razzle-dazzle here and there, just enough to get them over the edge.
So here's my question, because I always try to predict the score of the Super Bowl every year, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I was getting angry because I thought my score prediction was about to come true. Guess what my score prediction actually was, though?
Shoot.
I guess. Now, first of all, I already knew the Seattle was winning. But because the Patriots asked, I actually had the final score being 31-0. And I was almost getting it. So what about you two? Did you two predict the score? I know I did.
I just said it'd probably be, basically, I thought the motherfucker was going to be about, 14, 10, 14, some shit like that. 14, 8, you know what I'm saying? Seattle win, you know what I'm saying? I knew it wasn't going to be high, though.
I predicted
the Patriots was going to get the most valuable player for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Until they start letting Walker run. With Diane said that, well, if they take Walker away and don't let him run, they're going to have to ride their horse. And when they start riding that nigga, man, you see number 8, Peterson, and Frank Gore in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is motherfucking terrible. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the quarterback's so young. I mean, that defensive coordinator having fun with that young motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Every time he walks, it's like this motherfucker had his eyes closed. Like, where this shit coming from? You know what I'm saying? And when he did get a couple throws off, them throws wasn't where they were supposed to be. You know, one supposed to be in front, was in back. You know, then when they got one off to the tight end, the defense could have got an interception off that. You know, but he was so focused on cracking that motherfucker, he didn't even see the ball fall in his lap. You know, this how defensive head hunting these motherfuckers was out there, man. It was a good defensive game. If you like defense, this was your game, man. And then, like I said, New England, man, you got two rookie-ass tackles on your line, man. Did you see the grown-ass man that Seattle had out there? Did you see them big grown motherfuckers? They had field day with them motherfuckers, man. That boy ain't never seen no much pressure in his goddamn life.
It was a mismatch.
Never seen that much pressure.
Well, yeah, I mean, Sam Donaldson could, like Ant said earlier, he damn near threw 3 interceptions. Same thing was the same. The defense is the same thing. The only reason why Seattle got over the edge, Seattle only got over the edge because Sam Donald, being the veteran that he is, stepped up and avoided like 3 sacks because they was going to sack him. So he barely got out of them. It might have been 4. That was really the difference in the game. Because, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was really the difference.
Yeah, Sam didn't turn on. Just damn near the 4th quarter. They was fucking Sam up. Because you already know, if we keep hitting Sam, we gonna rattle his ass. And Sam was rattled for a minute. He rattled like a motherfucker. That's when they went to the run game, so this motherfucker can throw a fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seattle one thing about, if you watch Seattle, they just gonna run the offense. They don't care if Sam is hot or not. They call it the same type of plays every fucking game. They don't give a fuck. They can't. Seattle always come to win. They always come. They throw the kitchen sink at you. They throw it out there. I seen Chris Collinsworth on one play. Like, I can't believe he threw that ball on 3rd down. It could have been a pick 6. I'm like, yeah, Seattle just don't give a fuck. They not scared. You know what I mean? They try to win the game. They don't try to hold on and then hope they win in the end. They don't do that shit. They come out and throw the kitchen sink at your ass, you know?
Yeah, that's the Ravens right there.
Yeah, exactly. You see the Ravens do this shit every year. You get a couple points, and then they just run the clock out and hope they win the motherfucker, you know. Now, Seattle, them motherfuckers throw the kitchen sink at your ass, you know.
You know, I'm happy for Cooper Kupp too a little bit. You know, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? They kicked Cooper Kupp out of L.A. They brung in the Kern out of DeMonte Adams and, you know, Coconut Panuco, whatever the fuck his name.
It's because you should have got shot out in the Denver game. But then I got to thinking, thought about it. I said, well, Denver probably had the best defense in the NFL, which they said Seattle maybe had the best defense in the NFL. But the lookership me just looking, Denver probably had the best defense in the NFL, especially in the playoffs. So New England should have been shut out in that game. But since dumbass, whatever his fucking name is, the coach, for Denver, he wanted, try to go for it on fourth down and fuck the game up because they would have shut New England out. But I said, Seattle defense is good, but it's probably not as good as Denver, so they're going to find a way to get a couple points. But after about the third quarter, I'm like, okay, it looks like a shutout. They might not get any points. But they ended up getting, what did they get, 10, 13 or some shit?
Yeah, some shit like that.
So I had it like 30, I had it like low 30s, 33, something like that, to 17. That's where I was at, somewhere around there. Say what? I knew it was gonna be some. I knew it was gonna be some back end touchdowns, or it would have. I thought maybe it would have been a little tighter in the first half, but I just knew the way Seattle run their offense. I said if Seattle come and run their offense the way they've been running it all year, you're only gonna be able to hold them down for so long. They kind of like the Rams, Sean McVay. You can only hold that motherfucker down for so long. And then he's going to have an explosion on you. Even when you whooping him, he still put up fucking 25, 30 points.
I looked at it like you looked at it, man. No, I really didn't see how the Patriots were scoring. I did not. That's why I said 0, because, how they going to score? How they going to score in this game? I told myself 31-zip, but I think you was the closest. So, out of the three of us, you actually got the score closest. I was second.
And I figured sometime in the game that New England would go to the 2-minute offense, and that's how they would kind of get some points too if it wasn't tight in the first quarter. But when they came out that first drive and they couldn't score, and the second drive and couldn't score, I said, okay, y'all motherfuckers might not score because those are the plays you worked on for 2 weeks. You worked on that drive. You know what I'm saying?
Those are scripted plays. Yeah. And I told myself, oh my God, my prediction might come true. I was getting happy and shit. But yeah, they end up scoring that lucky shit.
They should have went to the 2-minute offense a long time ago. You see your shit wasn't working. You got to get up out of that shit. I was like, Bill Belichick would have went to the fucking 2-minute offense. After about that third drive, and we still got 0, nigga, that's it. We in the 2-minute offense. That's it.
And then what I really didn't like about what the Patriots did was, I would think their offensive coordinator, Josh, was smart enough to run some shit they ain't never seen that you work on and don't run it until you either in the playoffs and got to run this shit or you make it to a championship to run this shit. You know what I'm saying? They not Hail Mary plays, but they plays so get you somewhere like the other plays they used to fucking get the scout team to play. They ain't never did this shit with these particular type of plays. You usually have 3 or 4 of them. Sometimes 2 or 3. You usually have them motherfuckers. They had none. They sit knowing that this is what they run. I'm going to run what you run, and this is defense we're going to need to stop it. That's how they did their ass perfectly. Damn near on every goddamn play, the motherfuckers lined up and ran.
This is what I said.
It was like nothing new in the offense.
This is what I said the first half, right? Piggybacking off what you said. This is what I said the first half. I said both teams got some hell of a spies. Because I swear both of y'all know each other plays like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I said both y'all been spying on each other. There's no way y'all knew every goddamn play. You know what I'm saying? Because Seattle came out with all those short passing routes, and New England was jumping all the routes and shit. I'm like, y'all had to be spying on these motherfuckers. You know what I said? So, yeah, the NFL, the NFL is notorious for spying on each other,
Oh, yeah, they are. And see, what I thought when the Patriots finally scored, I told myself, we going to see the biggest Super Bowl comeback? I was getting, because I told y'all, I was bored talking to him. Bro, I wanted to turn this bitch off so bad. But when they scored, I was like, oh, shit. Well, this going to be the comeback Super Bowl of the century? I was getting all happy, and then that second drive happened. He threw a pick. Okay. Yeah. This is what I saw. And you know what? That pick was crazy.
It was not. But anyway, hey, we're gonna wrap this mother. We're gonna wrap it on up, man. It's getting long.
Yeah.
It's getting too long. It's getting too long for the football.
You're right, because that Super Bowl was too ass to be this damn long.
Yeah, well, we got Ant think his ass. We're going to think his ass. Joe think his ass. So we getting the fuck up out of here, man. Scale of 1 to 2, I got the Super Bowl. I got it at a 9. That was a good game to me. Give y'all quick scores and quick rate 1 to 10. We out there. Quick, do it quick.
2.
I ain't hear what you said. Ant said he got a 2. What you got?
I said 2.